Gentlemen, welcome back to the new episode of Current Hour Podcast. Welcome in. Yeah, we're back to the couch. Hopefully you enjoyed last ep. It was very different. It was quite funny. And yeah.
It was good fun.
It was good fun.
It was.
Those cake pops have now been annihilated by myself. I forgot to give you some to take home.
Oh, no.
So, unfortunately, I don't have any spares. They're all in my stomach. Anyway, no, we're just going to go back to another chill episode this week, guys. But we've got some really, really fun topics to talk about and some, just some fun segments. I think we've talked about it. We might make a second segment of the show where we always have to do like at least just one or two every show, which we'll jump into shortly. And we might come up with a funny graphic. So if it's in here in this episode, you'll see it and it'll be there every week. But no, how's your week been, Cal?
It's been good. Yeah, it's been good.
Awesome.
Yeah. I didn't really do too much stuff, just work.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of it.
Yeah.
I felt a bit sad this week.
Why?
Well, I didn't get any cake pops from last Sunday, so. Fuck. How's your week been, man?
Well, now it's been sad because I couldn't give you any cake pops. No, the week's been good. The week's been pretty good. I left my old job last week, which was exciting. Thank you. And yeah, now I work at a new job. So shout out to One Playground. If you want to become a member at a gym, let me know. But yeah, been pretty good. Let's just kick straight into the normal segment. What have you watched this week? Let me guess. You're going to be boring and say The Office.
Yep. Season 5 Office, baby. But you know what? I'm finding things that I've never seen before, which is good.
Have you only watched it once before?
I've only watched the whole thing through once. I've definitely watched certain episodes like multiple times.
Yeah,
but,
right.
You know, chronologically once through. So yeah, second time through, yeah, I'm noticing things that I never really saw before.
That's cool.
What else?
Who's
I really want to watch.
Who's your favorite character?
Who's my favorite character?
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because I watched an episode last night and
your favorite character's changed.
Yeah, I think it's dependent on the episode.
Oh,
so,
what?
Like I think Dwight Schrute all round is just so good. But then like Jim has moments, Steve Carell, Michael Scott's just always
he's the best.
Always the best.
For sure, bro.
So I don't know. Just dependent on the episode, I guess.
Nice.
But just quickly, I know you've seen it, but this will be on my watch list for next week. I've had a lot of people tell me to watch Wicked.
Really?
I've had a lot of people tell me to watch Wicked. And I'm not...
Well, you do like musicals.
I do like musicals. I'm not like...
Upset.
I'm not crazy about musicals.
Yeah, of course.
It's not like I have to go and see the new, you know. But yeah, a lot of people have said you'd like it. It's really good. You should watch it. A lot of people have been raving about it.
Well, we'll swiftly jump into what I watched. Yeah, you called it. I watched Wicked the day after we did the baking, so I watched it on Sunday. Yeah, it was really good. I was actually really impressed. Like, bear with me, I don't know the actress's name. The one who plays Elphaba. Wicked Witch of the West.
Grande.
No, that's Glinda. Close. She's in it. No, I don't know the actress's name that plays Elphaba, but the Wicked Witch of the West, she was phenomenal. She's got, like, when you put Ariana Grande in a movie, you expect, like, amazing singing. And don't get me wrong, she was amazing in it, Ariana Grande. But, like, the Wicked Witch of the West was a step up. She was much better singer.
What's her name?
I don't know. I think it might be Cynthia something. I could be wrong. But yeah, she was outstanding. And Defying Gravity, like that song, just phenomenal. She killed it.
Cynthia Erivo.
That's the one. I knew it was Cynthia.
Yeah. She's been in a couple of things.
She has been in a couple of things.
Oh, she's in Bad Times at the El Royale.
That's the one. Yeah, she is. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it thoroughly and would recommend. Like, even if you don't like musicals, it's still a pretty good storyline. And I'm a sucker for, like, I've said it many times, I'm a sucker for, like, set design and cinematography and all that. And the set on Wicked was just something out of this world. It was like I was watching a rebirth of Wizard of Oz. Like, it was so just visually pleasing as well. It would have costed fucking millions to get that set up. It was just crazy. I mean, half of it is green screen, but the foreground stuff.
It's pretty good these days. So.
It is. So you can't tell what's what. But hey, that would have costed a lot to do green screen and CGI. Anyway, then I watched Dear Evan Hansen in the Night, the musical, the actual musical. Pretty fucking good. Pretty good. I mean, their last show is tonight in Sydney, so tonight of the recording day, so 1st of December. So, well done to their Sydney leg. They did amazing, and they're all young actors too, apart from the 3 older parents, but the majority of them are young, like in their 20s. And the girl that played Zoe, so the like love interest, it's only a small cast. There was only eight in the cast, I think. So that was it. 8 people on stage the whole time. But one of them was their professional debut. So well done to her. She was phenomenal. And she's got a great voice.
Where'd she go? Do you know?
Oh,
it always says in
NIDA. She went to
NIDA?
Yeah. Most of them went to Whopper though. I mean, it is Western Australia performing arts, so they specialise in that stuff. But yeah, no, really well done to them. And if they're going down to Canberra and then Melbourne, so if you're in Melbourne or Canberra, would go see that shit. Anyway, let's move on.
Moving right along.
So there is one topic that I wanted to just start off the day. So it's sort of like a news topic of the week almost. But at the same time, it's like relevant. So I don't know if you guys know, but recently, as of last week, Australia passed a bill that essentially is banning under 16-year-olds from all social media messaging platforms. So, yeah, that's pretty big news.
It's pretty big.
It's like, yeah, what are your thoughts?
Well, the thing is, I think I said this to my mum the other day. When I was 14, 15,
Yeah.
I would have hated that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I genuinely would have, kicked and screamed at the fact that I couldn't have social media until I turned 16. But as an adult now, it's kind of, it makes sense. I think it's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Really good thing for kids. Because,
the kind
I
of
think
shit that's out there.
Yeah, we've spoken about it a bit on the potty.
We have.
The amount of stuff that's out there, and that the amount of stuff that kids get exposed to, cyberbullying, body image is a big thing. So it all really comes down to mental health and well-being.
Yeah.
And protecting your kids is good.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm all for it.
For sure.
15-year-old self wouldn't be, but
no, everyone who is 15 would have the exact same reaction.
No one has the maturity really to.
But I guess when you do get older, as you said, you sort of realize that it's not a place for people that's under 16. Like, I think I was scrolling on X or something just because I re-downloaded it, and I was scrolling, and you could just, even Threads, Threads and X are places where people post shit, and you don't necessarily follow them, but you can see it. Whereas Instagram will only come up with people you follow. Snapchat is only people you accept, sort of stuff like that. But X and Threads is just public stuff. And you just see the wildest shit, the most messed up stuff. You're just like, why is that allowed on the internet? And if my personally, if I was older and I had a, I don't know, 12, 13-year-old son and I see this stuff, I'm like, God knows what that kid's going to turn into, you know?
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, because I know X has no regulations.
Yeah, nothing.
Instagram, because Instagram owns Threads, it's slightly more regulated. But yeah, on X, like Twitter, it's
wild.
Yeah.
Elon
It's a
Musk is
playground
fix
for-
what's going on there.
It's nuts. A playground for spam and
Yeah.
just dark stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with it.
Mm.
I think it'd be good. I think the biggest ones it's going to affect are obviously, Instagram,
I did think
Snapchat.
I think, as you say that, I think I heard, like I was watching a TikTok of when they were passing the bill and stuff, and there was someone going through the bill. Apparently, they're not banning Snapchat. Like, that's the only platform that's been...
You can be any age.
Yeah. I think that's the only platform that's been waived. And the guy, literally in the TikTok, was like, and Snapchat isn't being banned? And then, because there was obviously someone arguing the point that, like, if you're banning that, why aren't you banning Snapchat? And they're like, well, Snapchat has other uses. So, like... Yeah, you can see, like, it's got live maps, it's got stories, and he goes, but you message on it. Like, your whole point of this bill is to ban messaging app social platforms. And they're just like, yeah, but there's it's a hybrid, it's a multi-platform sort of thing. So they're like arguing over banning Snapchat, but I don't know. It might get moved into.
That sounds like something like this. The CEO of Snapchat's tried to fight back on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but
because obviously, like, you're gonna lose users.
Oh, 100%.
Or your user base won't be as large.
Big. But I did also hear that they're not banning current users. So it will only be for people signing up.
Oh, okay.
So if you're already 13, you have Snapchat, then yeah, cool. But it also isn't coming in effect for 12 months. So it won't be until this time next year. And if companies don't agree with it, they get fined up to 50 million Australian dollars. The company itself, which in retrospect isn't going to be a lot for those big companies, but
it's not. But yeah,
still, you don't want to be losing $50 million, which is ridiculous. But yeah,
30, wherever they're from, US.
No, this was Australia. This is only happening in Australia.
Yeah, but like the companies.
No, but I think they're going to fine the Australian branch.
Oh, right.
So there's obviously like TikTok Australia, there's Snapchat Australia.
Okay, what you're saying, yeah.
So they'd find them. But yeah, that's pretty big news. And we're the first country to do something like that? Well, not like that, but of that high age. Like, there's been bans on like 13-year-olds not being allowed, which is how it should be anyway. But I think we're the first to do 16, which is pretty big news.
Yeah, I mean, see how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, we won't know for another 12 months, so. Anywho, should we jump into announce our new segment, or?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So we love doing these things, and we won't spend too much time on it in future eps, but we just love doing the most pointless arguments ever. So this is the segment, the most pointless arguments ever. Yay! I'm going to add a fake cheer if that's okay. But yeah, so we've done a couple in the past, like, is cereal soup or something like that, or is microwave pasta better than freshly baked pasta? But we just love it, you know. We love it. It's so good. So let's do a couple. So Cal, I'm gonna hit you with one right now. Which way should the toilet paper roll be hung? Over or under?
It's a good one. Over.
Oh, 100%. Thank you.
Well, that was easy.
Because if you do under
doesn't make sense.
You're messed
doesn't make
up.
sense.
I don't know what it is, but there's sometimes like hotel rooms that do under. I get the shits. I just have to change it and just put it over. And then every time they do housekeeping, they put it back. I'm just like, what are you doing? It's not right.
What do you mean you get the shits?
It's just like, it's not right. Don't fucking
when
do it.
you're using toilet paper?
No. Oh.
No, I get what you're saying though. I've been to places where it's underneath. It's just like, what?
You can't.
I feel like it's a mistake that they've just run with. It's like, when you put it on and sometimes it's just facing the wrong way. You're like, whatever. Just leave it.
If I do that in my own house, I can't. I have to change it back.
But yeah, over's the only right answer for that.
100%. 100%. Right. Here's another one. Are GIFs pronounced with a hard G or a soft G?
Say it again.
GIF. I'm just going to say it and then...
GIF?
Yeah.
GIF.
Yeah. Okay, good. Because it's like, are GIFs pronounced or are GIFs pronounced? Is it pronounced GIF or GIF?
So do you say GIF?
I say GIF. We're agreeing on stuff. We're not arguing right now. I know something we will argue on, but that's fine. Which I think we already touched on. But anyway, yeah. If you say GIF, you're an idiot. It's GIF. So, well, think about it. GIF, like there is the in America, like peanut butter spread. That's JIF. That's GIF. I understand that because it's like J, like jelly.
GIF.
You don't say gelly, do you?
No.
Just hands in hand.
Well, and also it's just gift without the T.
Yeah, you don't say gift, do you? Oh, here's your gift for Christmas.
So dumb. All right.
Do
another one.
One I know you will argue me on. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
Why?
Because it's not traditional. Like it's not. Is that Italian?
I don't know.
I want to hear from the Italians out there. I don't think pineapple on pizza is Italian. I think that's just like a Western.
Call Dom or Giorgio right now. Get them on mic. See if they pick up.
I think. All right, George.
Yeah, call George. Because honestly, like,
see if he picks up.
I mean, he's more Lebanese than Italian, but who knows? I disagree with you on that. I think pineapple definitely belongs on.
George didn't pick up. No, I think it's a Western. It's like a culture, a Western culture. I don't know if it's like a European, Italian, traditional.
I think I slightly agree with you that it's like new. But
am I right in saying Western cultures?
But tell me what is a traditional pizza? What, just margarita?
Yeah, margarita.
Meat lovers isn't. Like
no,
that was
but
added.
But having meat on a pizza is
normal,
traditional.
Okay. No,
I personally don't like pineapple on pizza. And when I go to an Italian restaurant, I never see pineapple on pizza. So that's why I'm going to say it doesn't belong on pizza.
No, I've been to many Italian restaurants and there's been Hawaiian, or it's in Italian, but it's just like not a Hawaiian pizza, like not a traditional Hawaiian. It's just a pizza with an Italian name, but it has...
Which restaurant's this?
I'm not going to shout them out. I mean, yeah, there's a restaurant in Camaray called Amici. I love Amici, and they have a Hawaiian pizza.
Pertonis.
Anyway.
We disagree on that, so there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Most pointless arguments ever. We'll do one more. Ooh. I feel like we'll agree with this one. What's better, crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
I don't really care.
Cool. We'll do a different one.
Oh, what's yours?
Smooth. If you have crunchy, you're fucking...
What's wrong with the crunchy?
It's just not right. It's unsettling. Like, obviously you put peanut butter usually on toast or something like that. and you've already got something crunchy there. You don't need extra crunch.
I wonder why they made crunchy peanut butter.
For weirdos. We'll end on this one. Should you wash your legs in the shower, or does the soap just run down?
I got to think about it now. I mean, I do that.
But with water or with soap?
Yeah, with soap. Just give him a quick flick.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But I don't sit there and scrub my legs or anything.
I do the it's gonna look so bad. I do that with the legs.
Yeah. Just a quick shapozzle. Yeah.
But then soap does wash down. Yeah. So you could think.
I suppose the upper body, the residue.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But then if you think about it, if you're wiping the dirt off your upper body, the dirt's just gonna run down. You know.
Mixed with soap, I guess.
Do you, when you shower from top to bottom? Because what I just said, what if you had dirt in your hair and it goes down your your chest and then goes down your legs?
Yeah, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Top to bottom makes sense.
It does, but sometimes
hair,
I just don't think.
The ultimate routine is shampoo, face cleanse, conditioner, leave the conditioner in, body wash while the conditioner's in. Because you got to let the conditioner sit. So while the conditioner's in, you body wash, then you wash out the conditioner. You don't use conditioner?
No.
That's so bad for your hair.
No, it's not. You know what's bad for my hair? Wearing product every day and then using tea tree shampoo every single day. That's probably ruining my hair.
Yeah, because you don't use conditioner.
No, because then it just makes my hair greasy because I got thin hair. And I hate greasy hair. I just can't stand it. That's why I use tea tree shampoo, because it just makes it feel soft, not greasy.
Tea tree is good. It's good for the scalp.
Then I don't need conditioner, do I?
I don't know. I was always told to condition.
Anyway, that was the new segment of the most pointless arguments ever.
We'll do another
outro.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's you had a good topic that we could jump into. This one's quite cool and it's semi-interactive, so we can just jump into this one.
What is this?
The one that you found. The movie descriptions.
Oh, well, it's kind of a game.
Oh, okay. Then we'll play a game and play along with us.
All right, so here's the game. It's an AI movie titles game. We used ChatGPT to spit out some movie descriptions, but make them kind of, unique and ambiguous, and you'll get what I'm talking about. So basically, I'm going to read out a title that AI has given me, which represents an actual movie, and you need to guess what the movie is.
All right.
But we'll alternate because I think you have some stuff.
Yep.
So here we go. All right, first one. A science experiment gone wild.
Is that it?
Yeah, but it's on an island. I'll give you a hint.
Castaway?
No.
A science experiment gone wrong.
A science experiment gone wild. And it's on an island.
What the What sign? What?
And it involves animals. Specifically animals from the past.
Oh, Jurassic Park. How could I not know that? It's one of my favourite movies. Okay.
That was a bit tricky, that one.
That was tricky. That was nothing. I've got a full sentence here.
All right, go.
Okay. In a post-apocalyptic world, a man must escort a young girl across a dangerous terrain to deliver her to a group fighting to save humanity, as she may be the key to survival.
Okay, well, first of all, that's a lot more in depth than mine. But anyway,
Yeah.
that sounds like The Last of Us, but I know that's not a movie, or is it?
No, you're right. It is The Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
I think this is just giving me. No, that was the only TV show. So you're all good for the rest. But yeah, Last of Us. Well done.
You ready?
That was good. Have you seen that?
I have.
Good TV show. I'm keen for the second season.
Okay, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll get this.
All right.
Dream within a dream. The heist of the mind.
Bro, these are like cryptic. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is the point. Dream within a dream. The heist of the mind. Surely you'll get this. It's literally the basis of the movie. Dream within a dream.
Is it like 1984 or something?
No. It's Christopher Nolan.
Oh, Inception.
Bingo.
I was just thinking. I was about to say Tenet because technically that is like almost a dream. But anyway, shall I make mine more cryptic? I'm gonna.
If you want, I don't mind the descriptions. All right, you ready? I'll give you one more while you're writing that. The Tale of the Lost Clownfish.
Oh, Nemo. Fuck yeah.
These are good.
Okay, I've got one. All right. Alone in a place where time stands still, one man must construct a future from nothing with only his wits and remnants of what's lost.
Is that Blade Runner?
No.
All right, say it again.
Alone in a place where time stands still, one man must construct a future from nothing with only his wits and the remnants of what's lost. I'll give you a hint.
Castaway?
No, I'll give you a hint. It's not on Earth. The movie's not set on Earth.
The Martian.
Fuck, that gave it away. Damn it. But yeah, that is correct. Well done. All right, I'll hit you with another one straight away. A man. I'm kidding. A man seduced by ambition finds himself caught in a world of mirrors where every decision reflects a darker version of himself, yet the reflection is all he desires. These are hard. I made them harder.
Are these literal mirrors?
No. Metaphorical mirrors.
Oh, give us a hint.
It's a 3-hour long movie. Doesn't help.
Gee, thanks. All right, I'm going to say it's... Is this Blade Runner?
No. Stop guessing Blade Runner. No, okay. Jonah Hill's in the movie.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, well done. Fuck me. I try to pick the not Leo, not Matthew McConaughey, not Margot.
That's such a deep way of explaining
I know.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I know.
All right, I'll give you one more.
Yeah, and then I'll give you one more.
It's kind of obvious. Oh, here we go. Yeah, ready? A circle of life drama. Think about it.
Lion King?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Wow, I want to give you two more. I want to see if you get this. A young woman discovers that her family's mansion holds a mysterious portal leading to a dark, otherworldly dimension filled with nightmarish creatures.
Well, that sounds like Stranger Things.
No. It's a movie.
Is it a horror?
No. Yeah, kind of. Tom Hiddleston's in it.
I'm not going to know this.
Charlie Hunnam.
No.
2015 Crimson Peak. Wouldn't have gone
I was
that.
never going to get that.
All right. Okay. I thought you would. Anyway, this last one. A labyrinth of shifting walls and secrets binds a group together, but only those who dare to confront what's inside can hope to find their way out.
Say it one more time.
A labyrinth of shifting walls and secrets bind a group together, but only those who dare to confront what's inside can hope to find their way out.
Is it Maze Runner?
Yes, well done. Ding, ding, ding. Fuck. That was tough, wasn't it?
That was tough.
That was a good... That
was
fun,
good.
though.
Yours were better.
Yeah. I literally went back to ChatGPT and I said, make them harder. Make them harder.
I mean, mine were so obvious. I had one that said, Galactic Rebellion, Rise of the Skywalker Legacy. Star Wars. And then the other one was Life Marathon, The Tales of Forest. Actually, you wouldn't have gotten that. Guess that, bro. Life's Marathon, The Tales of Forest.
Jungle Book?
You were quoting it like last week.
What, in...
With the accent. No, not in the episode.
Oh, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Oh.
So that was the game.
That's the game. Woo! Wait, one more. An astronaut is sent on a space mission to deactivate a rogue AI that jeopardizes the survival of the entire crew.
Space Odyssey.
Well done. All right. Let's move on to the next topic. Right, so these two topics are sort of low-key going to go hand in hand because they're like, I'd say they're like brothers and sisters almost. But let's talk about some obscure inventions that changed the world. Wow. So we're going to dive into some of history's strangest yet impactful inventions. So we've got about 10 here that we can go through. Don't know if we'll go through all of them, but we might. Number one is the ballpoint pen. So it was invented by Lazzaro Biro in 1938. So before the ballpoint pen, fountain pens were the norm, but they were messy and inconvenient. So the invention allowed ink to flow more smoothly while reducing smudges. The impact it had transformed writing by making it accessible, portable, and reliable, revolutionizing officers, education, and even wartime correspondence. If you think about it, everybody likes fountain pens are so expensive now. Like those, I'll show you a photo.
Yeah, the dip in ink and
yeah, but even like the these ones, like the funny when it loads, the funny shape that used to be before ballpoint. So yeah, like they're mega expensive now. Yeah, look at that. $340. Crazy. And you can get one for like 90 cents.
Well, it's because we've just... It's the same thing with... who put it? It was like, once upon a time we all used horses and only the rich had cars. And now we all have cars and only the rich have horses.
Wow. I've never thought of that before.
It's a good thing. It's a good way to like think about the revolution, like industrial revolution, really.
That's crazy.
And society.
My mind literally cogs just started turning when he said that. That's crazy. But no, I think that's it's all these things on this list are just like a obscure, just like who would have thought to have made that? Like they had a fountain pen, everything was fine, but this guy was like, you know what? I hate how the pen smudges, and I hate how it just is jolty and all that. Yeah. So, 1938. Have you seen
Oh, we should guess when the inventions, like what year?
Okay. Well, I've got all the years up here, so maybe I just.
Anyway, go.
Maybe I read them out and then you have to guess them. No, have you seen like the slow-mo, like super HD videos of
the ballpoint?
The ballpoint pens?
Yeah.
How sick is that? Like starting a new one though, when it's just literally just a ball, and then you see the ink come over, and it's like, oh, that's sick. That's what that man made almost 100 years ago. Almost. Anyway, number 2, I don't really agree with this because I don't think this is that cool, but the slinky. It's cool, but like, is it really impactful? Anyway.
I remember we used slinkies in science class.
This is what it says. So I'll read the backstory. So originally designed as a tension spring for stabilizing equipment on ships. Oh. It actually became a toy when James noticed how it walked downstairs. So the impact became an enduring symbol of play and creativity, selling over 300 million units globally and contributing to STEM education. So yeah, you're right. STEM, science. Yeah. So you are right. Like, it does have an impact, but it's just not that impactful, I guess.
Did you say the year?
No.
1952.
Wrong. It was invented by Richard James in 1943. So you're about 9 years off there. But yeah. Would you say that's impactful?
The slinky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it does sort of go over like physics.
Think about all the springs and things we use.
That's true.
Probably, thought up by the concept of a slinky.
But wouldn't springs have been invented?
I think, like, obviously springs were used, but I think a lot of people probably use slinkies to envision like how they could use, I don't know.
Talking about springs, I just had like a sub thought. How does one make? Because obviously you can get springs in different. What's the word I'm looking for? Like different. How springy,
sizes?
No, how springy it is. Like how strong it is.
Strength.
Yeah, strength. How do you reckon people make springs stronger or weaker? Like, how does that work? Do they use a thicker metal, or do they like compress it harder? Like how does that work? Think about it. Now you're thinking about it.
That sounds like physics.
But like how?
Physics question.
It's literally just.
I think it has to do with the width of the metal, right?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that how it works?
Maybe
we've got someone that knows physics.
Yeah. Is it a physics? Yeah, it is a physics question. But yeah, no, that's just something I've always thought about, I guess.
Or is it the distance between each?
That's what I mean. Like, is it compressed?
Is it more compressed? Yeah.
Spring
I don't know.
makes it harder or something. Because if you like take out a ballpoint pen, and you see that spring in there, you have like, it's like you can break it up. You can change you can literally just pull the spring and break the spring. You know? You don't know what I'm talking about, do I? Okay.
No, I do. I'm just lost in thought. Yeah, interesting.
All right, the next one. This one is very impactful. So it is invented by George de Mestral, and it is Velcro. So inspired by burrs sticking to his clothes after a hike, de Mestral studied the tiny hooks and loops under a microscope and replicated that with the fabric. The impact it had, used in everything from fashion to NASA spacesuits, Velcro is now essential in industries like healthcare, sports, and military. What year do you think it was invented?
Velcro?
Yeah.
50s? It's going to be earlier, isn't it?
Almost.
I'm going to say 47.
1941. So close. But yeah, that's pretty impactful. I'd say Velcro. I think Velcro on this list is probably one of the most impactful things created.
Yeah, I mean, do you use Velcro on a daily basis?
Not on a daily basis.
I'm trying to think.
But like most, like this is put up by 3M Velcro.
This?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, and
Yeah,
if you look on that painting there too, to your right, you see those strips, like those strips?
Oh, yeah.
They're Velcro.
Yeah, right.
Everything's technically Velcro.
Interesting.
If you think about it, if you look around, you're like, oh, that's probably held up by a tiny bit of Velcro, or there's a bit of Velcro on that. I don't know. I think that's useful. You know, like it's used in a lot of stuff. But yeah. Anyway, this one, the safety elevator. Everyone knows what a safety elevator is. What year do you think it was invented?
1972.
It was invented in 1852. So you're miles off, my friend.
I suppose that's from, factories and shit, right?
Yeah, it's mainly used for what is it? Where is it? Made skyscrapers and high-rise buildings practical. So they shaped modern cities and urban living by the looks of things.
And what do they define a safety elevator as? What is that?
The safety elevator. Safety brakes for elevators, which would stop the elevator from plummeting. It's if the cables failed. So I guess, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes. Right. Another one is the Post-it note.
This was invented in the 50s.
1974.
Can't get it.
You're terrible.
Can't get it.
Everybody knows what a Post-it note is, sticky note, whatever you want to call it. They're pretty impactful, I'd say.
The yellow ones were the OGs.
Yeah, and then they started making colours. But
although no one really uses them anymore, which is sad.
You think? I used it the other day.
But not as much.
Yeah.
Just jot something down on your phone.
True, that is true.
Oh, Giorgio Seratore.
Oh, here we go. Circle back.
Hey, George.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm good, mate. Currently you're on the podcast. We are
I'm on the podcast.
we are currently filming the podcast. So say hi to everyone.
G'day, guys. It's George here. How are we all?
They're good, I guess. George, we had a question.
That's great.
We had a question for you.
Yeah, tell me.
So we were debating whether pineapple belongs on pizza or not.
Mate, I'm literally eating a pizza as we speak.
Does it have pineapple on it?
What do you think, mate?
Because Jonah says pineapple on pizzas a yes. I say it's a no.
Tell Jonah he needs to get cultured.
George, it's good stuff, mate. It's good. It's refreshing.
Listen. I'll tell you this, yeah? Coming from a guy that works at a pizzeria, I had the kick sick.
He's just muted himself.
Listen.
No idea.
Sorry,
Yep,
that was
listening.
my manager just said. Listen, it tastes good. Doesn't mean it should be on it.
No, I agree. It can taste good, but it doesn't belong on pizza.
It's
It does. It so does.
Let me propose this to you, yeah? You get a pack of Smith's chips and you dip it into Nutella. Sure, it tastes good,
Bro, that is
but
that is
should
so
you be
not
doing it?
right. No one in the world does that.
No, but I'm just saying, obviously no one does that because it's weird. Like, pineapple on pizza is weird.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 2v1.
All right.
I think Jonah lost that one.
I'm on the podcast, by the way. This is a landmark moment for you guys.
Mate, we should have you actually on the podcast, like physically. That would be.
I'd love to be on. You let me know a time and date, and I'm there.
100%, mate. All right, mate.
All right, guys,
We'll let you get back to it. Thanks
See you,
for
mate. I'll talk to you.
helping us out.
Anytime.
See you,
mate.
George. Shout out to George for that one. Thank you for berailing me.
Jumping on my side.
Sorry if you can hear that noise. It's just started pouring outside, so
It's nice.
it is nice. It's like I love being inside and looking out and seeing rain. You know, that's really heavy rain too. Jesus, it was like 30 degrees. Well, I love Sydney weather. It's just terrible. Anyway, back to it. Another useful invention, obscure but useful, the barcode.
And the reader reads the white lines, not the black lines. Did you know that?
You did say that like off camera before.
That's how a barcode works. It measures the white in between the black.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's the opposite.
Holy Jesus.
What can you tell me about barcodes? I reckon they were invented in the 70s.
Looking at the rain. Wrong. 1952 the barcode was invented. It was inspired by Morse code, and the duo, Norman Woodland and Bernard Silver, created a system of lines that could store information and scan quickly. The impact it had revolutionized retail and logistics by automatically inventing... by automating, I'm dyslexic, automating inventory and checkout systems, paving the way for global commerce. So if you think about it, that's probably more useful than Velcro. I forgot that this was on the list. But yeah, no. Very, very impactful. The next one is an ice cube tray. That's obscure. I mean, we're talking about like inventions that weren't a thing before. So someone literally had to go and like, you think about an ice cube tray now, you're just like, oh yeah, ice cube tray. But it wasn't a thing before this guy invented it. So
when was that made? 40s, 50s, 50s.
1914.
What?
Yep. It obviously we know what ice cube trays are, so it doesn't matter.
What was it made out of? It's probably made out of like wood.
So Lloyd Groff Copeman noticed that ice could easily detach from rubber, leading him to invent the flexible ice cube tray. So there you go.
Wow. 1914. It's crazy.
Yeah. Third to last is... Actually, no, we're not going to read that one. That's stupid. Well, actually, no. The toothbrush. That was invented in 1938.
Oh, I was going to say 20s.
What were they brushing their teeth with before that?
That's a very good question.
That's a shower thought.
I guess either you just didn't brush your teeth or you use like tools, like toothpicks. And
to be fair, it does say the toothbrush with nylon bristles. So they could have had a toothbrush with something else.
Like hay.
Yeah.
Straw.
Something that really affected your... Oh, look, it's sunny again. Sorry. Anyway, second to last... Actually, no, we'll make this last. Second to last is the paperclip.
20s or 30s.
1899. So he designed the paperclip to fasten sheets of paper without damaging them, though other designs soon surpassed his. The impact it had, a small, unamusing tool that remains indispensable in office worldwide. So yeah, that is very much true. But yeah, weird inventions, but
interesting.
Yeah,
some of those years seem off.
Look,
I didn't.
I'm not going to argue with AI. I feel like AI knows a bit more than me, but
no, I'm not arguing with the years. They just feels like they should be later or sooner. You know
for sure.
Yeah, right.
Let's go through ridiculous jobs that actually exist. This is another topic that we'll talk about real quick, and then we'll talk about one more topic. But This one's quite funny, so we'll just go through a couple of them. They're actual stupid jobs, like absolutely ridiculous.
Bizarre professions people get paid for. Number 1, professional cuddler.
What is, like, why? Why is that a job?
Provide professional platonic cuddling sessions to clients for relaxation and stress relief. I mean, it sounds nice. It's a weird job.
It does say, while it does sound odd, it addresses loneliness and mental health needs. So it's just, I just find it weird. What if they stink? Like, what if they smell like pure BO?
Then they're out of a job, really.
No, not the cuddler, the person they have to cuddle.
Oh, the person you have to cuddle.
Yeah, what if they actually like reek of piss?
Bro, it's your job. You should deal with it.
Oh, God. The next one is a line sitter.
Now, this is good. I actually agree with this.
I understand this one, yeah.
I understand this.
So, line sitters are essentially, they wait in long queues on behalf of someone, like for concert tickets, product launches, or government services. It exists because time is money, and some people hate waiting. It is effective, but begs the question, could the system be better instead of outsourcing waiting? That is true. And personally, if I'm that needing something that I have to wait in a line, I probably just, like, most things are online now too. But I get like...
There are, times where you need to be in a line.
Like the new iPhone coming out and everybody wants to get a day of launch or something like that. I understand that.
Or like tickets, concerts.
Yeah, true.
That kind of thing.
Like I personally would pay someone to sit in a Ticket Tech waiting room for like, I mean, he's coming to Sydney, Drake. Like I'm going to go to that. So if you want to go, let me know. And
you're going to hire me?
No.
Line sitter?
No, we'll go to the concert together, but we could hire a line sitter. But like, yeah, I understand that, and it's kind of the most pointless thing on here. What? No, the most point. Anyway, I'm actually
the most ridiculous.
No, that's not ridiculous. I think that's the most useful one on this list.
Pet psychic is number 3. They claim to communicate with pets telepathically to understand their feelings or behavior.
Interesting.
Is it helping or just creative guesswork? I'd say the latter.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's helping anyone.
How do they know?
I think, people study cat and dog psychology, and there are like scientific things we know about dogs and cats. But I think reading their thoughts, I don't know. Does anyone agree with that? Do you?
No, I don't. Honestly, like, almost like regular psychics or like spirit psychics. How can they know that it's real?
Yeah, it's reading body language. That's all it is, really.
Yeah, but it's weird. Like, what if... How do you know it's true? Like, why would I hire someone and they come up and go, oh, yes, your dog's telling me that he hates the kibble that he's been eating for the past 6 years. Like, what? What, did he personally tell you that? Did he? Yeah? Came up and whispered in your ear, oh, I hate the kibble.
I think it'd be interesting to hear one, though.
Hear a dog?
Hear a psychic. Hear a pet psychic. I would hire one just for the fun of it. I'd want to see what they had to say.
They probably charge a fortune too.
$350 for the hour.
and all they're
going to tell me is my dog's sad or it's anxious or something.
But just does the one thing. Just, yes, your dog said it doesn't like you. All right, $350, please. Piss off. We'll race through a couple of these. But the next one is an underwater pizza delivery. So deliver pizzas to guests staying at underwater hotels like the Florida Keys, or even the Atlantis in Dubai. It's for novelty and the convenience of underwater luxury tourism. Is it pointless or not? Totally useless. It's unnecessary, but cool at the same time.
Be a cool job.
But my pineapple's going to get wet. The pizza on my pineapple. What?
Well,
the pineapple on my pizza.
That's all right. The pineapple lives under the sea, doesn't it?
But like, how does the pizza not get wet? Do they take it down like some conveyor
Good
belt
question.
thing?
He probably has some like waterproof backpack or something.
Yeah, but that would be full of air, so you wouldn't be able to go down. You'd just be like floating at the top.
I don't know. Maybe a submarine. Anyway, all right. The next one is fortune cookie writer. Now, this is kind of good. This is kind of cool.
It is pretty cool.
I wouldn't mind doing that. Create the cryptic sayings, advice, or lottery numbers inside the fortune cookies. It's quirky, but essential to the dining experience at many Chinese restaurants. So it's quite an important job.
It is. But I don't know about you, but I've noticed even when I go to a Chinese restaurant, not all of them have fortune cookies. I feel like they're just a thing of the past.
Ridiculous. Going to a Chinese restaurant and no fortune cookies.
I know. That's the one thing I look forward to. I mean, apart from the cuisine, but...
Apart from the food.
Yeah. It's just a fortune cookie. Next one is a professional mourner. This is messed up. So people attend funerals to cry and grieve as if they knew the deceased, adding emotional atmosphere. So while it exists, in some cultures, like in parts of Asia and Africa, it's a sign of respect to have large mourning crowds. Is it pointless? It's deeply cultural, though outsiders might see it. It's theatrical.
I was going to say, just hire an actor.
Yeah, true. Just put a bit of tear stick underneath your eye. Start crying.
Bit of tiger balm.
Tiger balm. No, I would not want some dude that doesn't even know me crying at my funeral. Like, I find that pointless. But if it's a cultural thing, then...
Really, would you care if you had someone at your funeral that didn't know you?
No, but like a sense of me, like I've been to funerals, and if I see someone that I don't know, like of someone who's been really close to me, and I know, obviously they have friends and all that, and I've never met their friends, but if I go to someone's funeral and there's someone who had no relation to them or no connection to them, and I knew that, and I was at that funeral, I'd be like, why are you here? Because I find that somewhat disrespectful, you know? To the point where it's almost disrespectful. Because it's like you're just coming here just to show face and be here, say, oh yeah, I knew him. Oh yeah. It's like you didn't.
True.
Like, yeah.
I mean, if it was my funeral, I wouldn't care because I'd be dead.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. But anyway. The next one. I like this one. You can read the one after this. You can read 8. I'll read 7. Is a golf ball diver. So they retrieve golf balls from water hazards on golf courses. Lost golf balls can be refurbished and resold, saving money and reducing waste. It is very practical for golfers and eco-friendly, but undeniably niche. I agree with that. I work at a golf club as well. So on the weekends, usually I work at a golf club. And we do have a pond. We do have a hole that you tee off and it goes over this huge pond. So imagine how many golf balls are at the bottom of that pond. Like, it is crazy. And I have thought myself that I might want to like start my own like resale business of golf balls. Because I work at a golf club and there's so many just leftover golf balls. Imagine just polishing them off, cleaning them, and just selling them for like $3 a pop. You're not spending anything to get the golf balls, but you're reselling them. Smart.
Business idea here.
I'm a businessman.
Entrepreneur.
But yeah, anyway, I find that a pretty cool job. I'd do that. But at the same time, I wouldn't because I hate diving. It's kind of scary. Imagine if you're in a pond and you see like this eel. It's like, how the fuck did you get in there?
They don't know.
True.
I've said this.
True.
Said this to you. They don't know. They don't know how eels reproduce. Isn't that fucked? That's so scary.
But no, but it's more just like the fact, like, how did you get in a pond?
Exactly. That's what they don't know. They don't know how they get there, and they don't know how they reproduce. It's weird. Anyway,
Wild shit, man.
I found a funny one. Human scarecrow. They stand in fields and scare away birds by clapping or waving arms. In some cases, real scarecrows don't cut it, and farmers hire actual people for the job. Old-fashioned, but still a solution in a remote or low-tech farm.
Again, hire an actor.
Hire anyone. I mean, you just gotta stand there clapping all day when a bird comes over.
Can you imagine that? How boring that would be.
I'd have to get paid
a lot.
a lot to do that. Like just sitting in a field in the sun.
Yeah. Just clapping. Your hands would be so red after that too. But also, birds kind of like it. They like the teasing nature. Like, you might go up to a bird and be like, "Ah," and they'll be like, "Oh, I might come back and get scared again." You know, like when you shoot off seagulls, they sometimes just come back.
True.
So it'd be a lot of just.
But it's always for the food.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're at a farm, so they know it's food. So they're gonna keep coming back. But anyway, the last one that is on this list is quite relatable to us, I guess. Is a Netflix tagger. So people watch Netflix shows and movies to tag them with metadata like genre, mood, and themes. It helps improve content recommendations for viewers. It is a dream job for binge watchers, but feels like an overkill for something algorithms can handle. So it seems to me like Netflix aren't really up with the mojo, the trend. So if they have someone actually going through watching stuff and tagging it, but then again, you would also like when Netflix put stuff online, they would already know what it is. Like say if you got Ricky Stenicki on Netflix, you know it's going to be a comedy. You know it's going to be like, it's because Zac Efron and John Cena in it. Like, of course it's going to be funny. Of course it's going to be a bit of action. Like, what's the point of that job? But still, pretty cool. I'd do that. 100%. If you get paid to watch Netflix shows.
To watch Netflix.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it. And I think that's it for the podcast today, actually.
There you go.
We've raced through today. We had many more topics to talk about, but we'll save that for next week. But no. Anyway, that's all we have in store for today. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching and being a part of episode 18. We're almost at the 20 mark.
The big 2-0.
The big 2-0. I think, who knows, we might do a rebrand for 20. We might change up our logo just because I've spoken to you about it before. It's a bit old and we can recreate it. But, yeah, we might do a bit of a rebrand, might change it to season 2, you know. I feel like that would be a good fitting time.
True.
20 episodes in, season 2. Every 20 episodes is a new season. And just up them. Because we're currently on season 1, if you haven't noticed, in the titles and all that. But, yeah. I don't think I have anything else to say. Make sure you follow us on social media. We're posting like shorts, information, all of that. And who knows, maybe with the rebrand, some merch might come. That will be disclosed later. But yeah.
See you guys.
See you next week, guys.